Hey everybody, Cinema Savage here. I'll talk about my favorite kind of movies. Crossover movies. You know, famous examples are something like Freddy vs. Jason, Alien vs. Predator. Movies where we have two established franchises that might be similar. They might even be dissimilar, but they think they might have a good idea to work together. So they cross them over. I think these ideas are pretty fun. Even if the movies aren't all that great sometimes, at least the idea was fun. So I figured, being an armchair director who loves to think about what would I do if I did a movie, I'd like to start talking about my own personal favorite ideas for crossover movies. Since we have the new Child's Play remake releasing tomorrow in theaters, I thought I'd start off with Chucky. So I'm going to do a couple of different videos, break them up a little bit so it's not just one monotonous view, talking about how I would do different Chucky crossover movies. And the first one we'll start with, so I think is the best idea, Chucky versus Jason. Now on its face, you might think a killer doll versus Jason the Insatiable Killer might not be all that fun to watch. But my idea takes the Chucky from Cult of Chucky, where he can split into multiple dolls and multiple people, and brings that idea in. You see, the movie would start with Chucky in the body of Nick as he was at the end of Cult of Chucky, Tiffany, and the various dolls heading up to Camp Crystal Lake, where they have heard rumors of an unstoppable killer named Jason Voorhees. Along the way, they hit an old antique toy store, where they acquire many more Chucky and other good guy dolls. I mean, the exact amount, doesn't have to be a huge amount. Maybe, 5, 10. Just enough to give, a bunch of Chuckies. Now, they go up to Camp Crystal Lake. Right about the time they're getting ready to start a new camp there. The council will be gathering. And Nika and Tiffany will pose as, part of a charity. And they're here to give all the kids who are going to be coming to camp these good guy dolls. So they set them up, put them in the rooms, and wait for the kids to arrive. Only after night falls, the dolls come to life. Bet you didn't see that one coming in a Child's Play movie, right? And they go to Crystal Lake, and they enact a voodoo ritual to raise Jason from the bottom of the lake. So when Jason gets out of the lake, the Chuckies will try to control him. But alas, Jason is too strong and too powerful to be controlled. And now he's on the loose. Chucky's, angered at the fact that Jason had resisted him, who's now going on a killing spree, tries to beat him to it, and tries to get ahead of him, killing off different counters before Jason gets a chance to. Now, of course, Jason gets very upset about this because someone's taking his kills and his fun away. So what now we have is Jason hunting down the dolls and trying to kill them. Now, I think they're having a lot of dolls. That way you have a bunch of dolls to throw at Jason. He can hack and slash his way through them with his machete, squish him, crush him, kick him in the next week. But still have enough coming at him where they can plan traps, like maybe some wires in the woods to trip Jason. Maybe, do some Ewok traps and get the logs to smash Jason in the head. And basically the movie turns into just a fun smash fest of Jason squishing and cutting up little dolls, and little dolls doing traps trying to stop Jason. Which obviously can't because he's Jason freaking Voorhees. I mean, and people might say that doesn't sound like a great, it's not a great movie, but you know what? It's a Child's Play, it's a Friday the 13th movie. These movies have not been great movies for a long time, but they're fun, they're enjoyable. And watching Jason squish and mangle dolls would be hilarious. And watching these little dolls go all Ewok in the forest of Endor against Jason in Camp Crystal Lake would be awesome to watch too. So that's my first idea for a Chucky crossover movie. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts of your own for how this would work or a different crossover movie, let me know. I'll post another video soon with another Chucky crossover. Thank you very much.